Wednesday, the story that makes all others matter. What gives a story its power? Is it the eloquence of the storyteller or the drama of the plot? The story of the man born blind is powerful not just because he was healed, but because of who healed him. Without Jesus, it's just a strange event. With Jesus, it's a sign pointing to a much greater reality. So, what is the central story that gives your personal story its eternal significance? In Colossians chapter 2, verse 15, the Bible says, "When he had disarmed the rulers and authorities, he made a public display of them, having triumphed over them through him." Every one of us was born blind in a spiritual sense. We were separated from God, unable to see the truth of his goodness and love. We didn't need a minor correction, we needed a radical healing. The cross is the ultimate "I was blind, now I see" moment in history. There, Jesus took on our darkness and blindness and defeated the forces of sin and death. This is the gospel story that is the foundation for all of our smaller stories. The reason your testimony of forgiveness matters is because Christ first purchased forgiveness. The reason your story of hope in hardship matters is because Christ secured an ultimate hope through the resurrection. Your story isn't a standalone narrative, it's a beautiful, personal chapter in the grand, epic story of God's redemption through his Son. That's what gives it unshakable power. Let's think about this. How does the story of Jesus' death and resurrection connect to your own story of salvation? Think of a recent struggle you've had. How does the truth of the gospel bring hope into that specific situation? Take a moment to thank Jesus for his story, the ultimate testimony of love, which makes your story possible. As you prepare to pray, ask that the truth of the gospel would be the firm foundation upon which you see and tell your own story.